Hello everyone, welcome again to the channel. Today I want to share with you this information about Ukraine and specifically about the ex-president of Ukraine. His name is Petro Poroshenko, and this president was in power before Zelensky. So apparently he was in the border with Poland and he was trying to leave the country, and the main point of this news is that they were kind of putting into context that he has been facing treason charges. So what they are trying to say is that he was trying to escape from the country, but as far as the information is able to show, that seems not to be the case. This comes from another Ukrainian politician, Irina Gerashchenko, and she says that Poroshenko was prevented from leaving the country even though he had a valid travel letter from the parliament to attend the NATO Parliamentary Assembly in Lithuania. So this news is from May 27. Today is May 28. And if we see here, this is the page of the NATO Parliamentary Assembly, and they start their session from May 27 to May 30, 2022, and this is called the spring session and is taking place in Vilnius, Lithuania. Okay, and the main thing is that Poroshenko is a member of the Ukrainian parliament, and why he was accused of treason. There was an attempt to link him to some kind of scheme to buy coal from the Donbas separatist republics between 2014 and 2015. And this is the main thing, that he was, when he was a president, he was basically the one who started the war, because it was the first president that came after Viktor Yanukovych. So they designated the separatist regions as terrorists, and then he started this military campaign against them in 2014 and 2015. And after they didn't succeed in, let's say, conquering or submitting these republics to Ukraine's power, they started the Minsk agreements, but mainly, and it is important here for the context of what we are talking about here, is that he was kind of a war president in a way. He was not interested in negotiating anything, but later came Zelensky, and no, note here that he was running on a peace platform. You know, he was mainly his objective or his campaign was based on the peace platform, but later, as we all know, he didn't follow through with this promise to do the peace with the Donbas regions. So let's put this into more context, because what I'm trying to show you here is that this is just some kind of political show. They are showing a lot of animosity against previous presidents, and this is shown here. For example, this article is from December 20th, 2021. So that's when the charges started against Poroshenko, and this was after Medvedchuk. If you know, Medvedchuk is Ukrainian politician that was in jail because the Ukrainian government had charges against him. But take a look at this thing. Ukraine's government has targeted another opposition leader with a treason case just after his party surpassed the ruling Servant of the People party in an opinion poll. If you're not aware, the political party of Zelensky is called Servant of the People. So what happened is that the party, leader by Poroshenko was ahead, so it had more popularity, and that's when they decided to put him in jail, but they didn't succeed. So Poroshenko's political party is European Solidarity Party, and the other Ukrainian opposition leader, which we were talking about, is Viktor Medvedchuk. He was placed under arrest for committing treason in dealings with Crimea, just like Poroshenko. Medvedchuk's opposition platform for life, that was the name, or is the name, of his political party, which has since been banned, I think, with a lot of other opposition parties by Zelensky's government. He was ahead of the polls before he was prosecuted. So what we are seeing here is this allegation, and the context is that these republics, the Donetsk and Luhansk People's Republics, are considered terrorist organizations, and the ex-president is facing charges ranging from terrorism support and financing and high treason. And if it is convicted of such charges, Poroshenko might face up to 15 years behind bars. So that's the main thing. They are trying to go against the opposition, or Zelensky in particular is trying to go against the opposition. He went after Medvedchuk and later went after Poroshenko, and as you are aware, he has banned a lot of opposition parties, practically all opposition parties, as he considers them pro-Russian. So this is not how you run a democracy, in my opinion. So what I'm trying to say here is that the Ukrainian government is very far from being a democracy. It's not what people think. Let's take a look at more information about this. This is going to link back to what we started. So there was a Ukrainian court, and they rejected the request of the prosecutors to put Poroshenko in jail. So let's take a look here. It says a court in Kiev has rejected a request from prosecutors to put former Ukrainian president Petro Poroshenko behind bars while he awaits trial for a string of serious charges, but ordered that he be barred from leaving the country. So they order him to give up documents used for international travel. So that's why he came here. According to this information from Irina Gerashchenko, he had a valid travel letter from the parliament, because otherwise he couldn't go, because maybe they confiscated his passport. So that's the main thing, no? So what we see here is a pattern of the Ukrainian government persecuting everyone that is in the opposition, and that is definitively not what most people would like to believe. So that's it for now, guys. I just wanted to share this information with you because probably this is not mentioned in the mainstream media. So let me know what you think. Leave a comment, and as always, I ask you to like the video, share the video in social media, subscribe to the channel. I hope to see you again very soon, and thank you for watching.